Welcome to Any Hoop Podcast with your boy JC.
And your man 4-5.
I'm Jerrick.
You know, we got a guest in here today, the Knicks analyst, and today we talking basketball. So, you know, we back, and it's been going crazy. This season been going crazy. I can't even lie. Like, we got 71 points here, 51 points here. Embiid just scored 41 last night. I'm loving the way the league is going on. How y'all feeling about the league?
I love it. I think as of now, we got like 30 plus 40-point games in January, with some guys getting a few more. So it's just a lot of scoring going on this season. I love it.
Jerrick.
I agree. You feel me? I think the East is back. Like, there's not really too many bad teams out here.
The East is back, for sure.
The East is back, for sure.
Ain't that what Tatum said?
Yeah,
He said the Pirates in the East.
That 51, that's what that's a.
Yeah,
You feel
I agree
me?
with him. I agree with him. You know
son.
how I'm feeling. Knicks top 10 in the standings right now, the whole league.
Don't
so,
even worry about it. We going to talk about it. We
you know
going to
how
talk
I'm
about
feeling,
it.
man.
But request from Mike, you feel me? We got to talk about the AAU kids. I think they AAU or the little kids. I know y'all been seeing this clip go around on.
Third graders.
Too small. It's been going crazy over there. And we shared this clip on our Instagram, and we'll put it on. I'll put it on TikTok just in case y'all haven't seen it. But yeah, the kids are doing a bunch of celebrations, and in the comments, nobody is liking the celebrations that all the kids are doing. And I'm like, bro, they just doing what they see on TV. Well, how y'all feel about that?
Not even on TV. It's what you see on 2K. You feel me? Some people,
Yeah, it's
you know, sometimes you pay a little extra VC for the nice
For the
emojis.
nice
Yeah.
animation.
And they play Fortnite too, because the one kid, he did the Fortnite jump in the huddle, so.
He looked like a Fortnite kid.
Yeah, he played Fortnite. So, and plus, I like it because like it adds that level of competition. It feels good to be able to talk your talk, but to be able to talk your talk, you gotta be good. So like for those kids, it's either, you know what I mean, at that in every level,
They
it's
was
either
hooping.
you get not the other kids.
All right, here we go. The young boy like 2 times bigger than all the other young boys over there. Like,
So you better get in the weight room.
That's what he was telling the young boy. Crazy. He talking
It's not my fault I eat all my vegetables.
you all his vegetables
You're right.
and the tasty cakes too.
I think
You
that's
got a
part
meal
of the,
plan.
I think that's part of the game. At least I feel like they could have done worse. You feel me? It's not like
Yeah.
they were like fighting on the court
Oh, yeah,
or
exactly.
arguing with refs or anything like that. They were just celebrating themselves doing good.
And I also was like I give out a tech if they was like following each other to the bench. If it, like he said, if it was like a pushing, shoving,
Yeah.
physical. But they
Taking his headband off.
right.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But you know,
He said,
a little taunt, and then back on
Exactly.
defense is what they doing, and that's what you see in the league. You can't be mad at it, bro. I'm telling you, they watching the league, they playing 2K. This is basketball culture now. Get used to it.
Yeah.
I also want to talk about the 76ers. You know, before we start giving all the love to the Knicks, but the 76ers are now third in the Eastern Conference right now, and Embiid just scored 41 last night, leading the Sixers to top contenders in the East. And I'm liking it right now because the way they playing right now, the way Embiid is playing right now, he could take on Giannis, man. I'm telling y'all, they can beat the Bucks. Beating the Bucks in 6. I'm calling it right now. You feel me? If they play
Bucks
the
in
Bucks.
6.
Bucks in 6. I like it. Like, that's how I'm feeling about them. You know, it's early. You feel me? It's real early. You feel me? But y'all can run it back. Now, I'm telling y'all right now. That's how I'm feeling. Philly up. I'm telling y'all. That's how I'm liking it. How y'all feel about the Sixers, man?
We doing great at home. I know that. Maxey, he's hooping. I'm glad he's back. We finally got like a healthy team for the most part.
And a nice bench.
Yeah, and a nice bench. My thing is really just like the rotations. You know, Doc keeps trying this like keeping the bench in, like, or having an all bench unit, and like nobody really does that. You know, you gotta have some
He's
starter,
old
like
school.
at least one starter in there. Yeah, exactly. He like, all right, just sub everybody out, put these new guys in fresh legs. Like, you gotta have somebody that's gonna put the ball in the hoop or at least start the offense.
Maybe
So,
he. I think sometimes you just don't want them starters to get injured.
he do this
I mean-
every year though.
Listen,
He was doing it on the Clippers.
that's
But
a
if you
problem.
have a solid bench, I feel like if you have a solid bench, which the Sixers now do, why not?
So who?
It's the regular season. Why not?
It's early.
But he
too.
does it in the playoffs too. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is not.
Oh.
He is.
I don't think he should do that in the playoffs.
Oh, this is a recurring thing. But I would like for him to change that. But other than that, I like how the players are playing now.
I do too. You know, like I said, solid bench. You feel me? I'm loving the bench, bro. The additions with Melton in them. You feel me? I'm loving it, bro. I'm just loving it. You know, I don't know though. My whole thing always be the Celtics, because the Celtics are going crazy. Like they going crazy. They on fire.
That team is pretty stacked.
What you think? What you think is the biggest reasons they are up now? You like? What do you think they're different than last year, or you think this year they saying something different? Like they look like they can win the ring this year.
I don't know about winning the ring.
Okay.
But
what do you think is stopping them from winning the ring? Because don't they have the best record in the league?
They do. I think they first, and they might be first in the whole
league.
The whole drum.
I ain't got no internet. Right
I'm gonna double check that drum real quick. Yep, they are first in the whole.
So
the whole drum.
Do you think it's anything in the way of them getting to the championship? Like, what do you think is anything they need to change? Or
not
just
in the
as
West.
far as, like executing.
I don't see nobody taking them 7 games for real. Because they got Jaylen Brown too.
They got a pretty stacked team.
I think right now they're like the Warriors, what the Warriors were like in 2016 before they got KD. As far as like just having all those guys who grew into there, minus the championships, of course. But they got a lot of experience.
They have a lot of chemistry
like
together.
3-4 Eastern Conference Finals. They've been to a championship, and I even think they could have won it last year. I think the thing that stopped them last year was honestly the only team that could beat them in the West ended up facing them in the championship.
Yeah.
I think any other team they faced in the West, they were most likely going to win that.
And they just needed
games.
a point guard. And Marcus Smart became a viable point guard for them. He actually learned how to and
Malcolm Brogdon is crazy. It's a crazy addition. Like,
that's crazy too. I ain't see it coming.
It just proves your guard don't need to have 30. My bad, but it just proves your guard doesn't need to have like 25, 30 because they were chasing the grabbing Kyrie, grabbing Kemba,
right?
Trying to replace that IT production or get it better, and now they're just doing good with 2 guys that could just play, make, and score here and there.
Obviously, y'all.
And my whole playmaker does.
They won their championships that way anyway with Rondo.
Exactly.
Who's just a playmaker. He wasn't no crazy scorer. Exactly. He just was a good baller. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, the C's, they looking good. I don't think nobody can stop them right now. But we're gonna get into these Knicks. You feel me? The Knicks are now 6th in the East. You feel me? And
here.
Jerrick as our Knicks analyst. You feel me? He probably be on here once a month. You feel me? You know, or you know what I mean, something like that. You feel me? Tell us about the Knicks. Only when the Knicks is doing good, and they are doing better. You feel me? Because they was down low. You feel me? They wasn't in playoff contention. Now they in playoff contention, and I want to know who's leading them right now, bro. Like, who is giving them the spark to get up here? Like,
this is 100% Jalen Brunson. Okay. I'm gonna get.
What about Randall?
Randall doing his thing for sure, and this is my thing about Julius Randle. Sometimes, a lot of times before, was playing hero ball.
Yeah.
And RJ and Julius's game never meshed well enough, so they needed that playmaker. I think the team was really just missing somebody who can set them up and take that pressure off of Randall, because he start flustering and just doing dumb shit. You feel me? Like you're not. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. You feel me? Like, once you see Randall coming up the court with the ball, you know he about to ISO or do something. He think he Curry or something. Like, it's not gonna work.
You think that came from his contract year? Like him getting all those reps, and now he was like, "Well, I gotta keep doing this."
Because that's the word on the streets, bro. The word on the streets is that he had a contract year. That's the only reason y'all was doing good, and that y'all was finished unless y'all got somebody like that, JB.
I think that year that they went to the playoffs was a lot of other contributions, not just him winning that contract. I think I'm one of the few people that think he kind of, how do I say this? I feel like he kind of earned that, so I'm not gonna take that away from him. Like, before
at New York,
before the Knicks, and I've been saying this, I always say this, before we made the playoffs that year, we were worse than that. You know what I mean? So, do I think he earned it? Yes. That last year he was on some bullshit, but I always saw how he played. He felt like he was the only option sometimes, and he'll get frustrated. And he can play well now that he doesn't have that that pressure on him because JB come in like give JB the ball, he gonna set y'all up. He gonna do something smart, and I appreciate that. It makes Randall better, and I still think RJ Barrett gotta work on some things.
I was going to ask you like how important is his progress to the Knicks organization?
He's our third pick. He should be playing at a star level. That's what we need from you. Like, he's not bad.
I was about to say he's not bad.
He's not bad.
Terrible.
But
terrible.
I feel like he's been playing. He's progressing, but kind of like too slowly. Like people keep saying, "Oh, he's 22, he's 23, whatever." It's like people younger than you that are being more efficient and productive.
Yeah.
And that's what was missing in the beginning of the year. He usually starts slow. He was playing like a bum. I was calling him Bum J. You feel me? For like the beginning of the season, he had that sickness or whatever. He had that sickness or whatever, and it was really holding the team back because it's like you're part of that three that we need to rely on in the starting unit.
Facts. All right.
It's crazy though. Like we've been worse. We've been in worse positions.
Been worse.
And I'm just very grateful for what
y'all been. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all been around here before the All-Star break.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I like to say? I always like to see what happens after the All-Star break with all teams, because y'all, people start off hot and then fall off, or vice versa. People start off cool and then they start heating up.
Yeah, like the Celtics last year.
Yeah, like the Celtics last year. Are y'all the top team in New York?
For sure. I don't believe in the
That's
Brooklyn Nets. That's just me personally. I don't believe in their culture. I don't believe in what they doing over there. They a great regular season team sometimes, but it's just like, what are they really doing over there? Like, that's just how I feel about it.
They not hooping over there?
They not hooping over there?
They doing good. Doing good, but like, I don't know. Are they selling out
top 10 defense in the league?
Are they selling out arenas? I don't know.
You talking about they selling out arenas?
If that's what it is, then for sure. But I'm saying, as far as like a contender, do you think like y'all the top team in New York right now?
As a contender, no. But
at least you was honest.
Knicks versus Nets. I believe the Knicks could whoop them in a 7-game series for sure.
Where are the Nets at right now?
I don't know. They up there somewhere.
They fourth?
I think they're a top 4.
They might be a top 3. They might be a top 3.
We third. They might be 2. Are they 2 or the Bucks? Where the Bucks at?
They are second.
They're fourth, right? Yeah, I thought so.
Wait,
who would they play? They would play.
I'm on the NBA at. I just don't say different.
Oh, okay. Hold on now. Oh no, this John. See, the Sixers 27-16. This John, the Sixers 28 and 16.
That's updated.
Yeah.
Damn, why is the NBA app not
the
updated?
NBA app. I'm glad this came up. Yo, do better. Okay.
Yeah, it's the NBA app.
Do better. The TV channel and the app, do better, bro. Like the TNT app is better than your app.
Oh yeah, I spent $150 on the 2K League Pass, John.
That shit booty.
You can't exactly. I can't get my
this
John
don't
AirPlay
even.
on my.
I was just about to say that you can't even AirPlay.
Phone, and then the app don't even work on the PlayStation.
It don't work on the PlayStation. It don't work on the TV. It don't work on nothing. Like, what are y'all doing?
If you're gonna get the NBA League Pass, I suggest viewers get it through Amazon Prime. Like, don't get it through the NBA app or anything that's connected to the NBA app because it's trash. Okay, we just.
What's up with y'all?
Look into the Amazon Prime. Look into Sling.
Other alternatives.
Look into anything else.
Right. Look into the alternative.
And don't let NBA TV get you.
Start using SAT words.
Yo.
All right, man. I want to talk about LeBron, bro, because LeBron needs some love. Old head is going crazy right now. What did you say? Like 41 the other night? Or
48.
40. Yeah, excuse me. 48 the other night. The old head had 48 the other night. And the question is, does he deserve to be in the MVP conversation?
No.
His team ass. I'm sorry.
Oh, hear me out. What about Russell? All right, he was 6.
Yeah, this man has a losing record.
Bro, but he old and he doing
some games, man. Be in the playoff picture.
That's not his fault. This is AD fault.
It's not his fault either.
We talked about
it's not nobody's fault. Like when
he
you're on the good team and they get to.
I think it's sad what's happening, man.
This is ridiculous. Thank you. This is
it hurts to
depressing,
see.
bro.
How old is he again?
He's like 30.
He's like 57.
Yeah. We're at.
No, he
Yo,
just turned 38. Yeah, he
Bron
just
is
turned 38.
Bron is too old to be witnessing this trash, man.
He's too old to be playing like
No,
this.
he's supposed to be taking a step back right now.
Thank you.
And
He's
that's
too
why
old
he
to
got
be
it.
playing.
That's why I feel like he got to get out of there because Anthony Davis ain't gonna be.
I'm sorry,
ain't
bro.
gonna
You
hold
got
up.
dip, bro.
I don't think Anthony Davis is gonna be able to. This happened 2-3 years in a row now. Like you missed
that's
AD
made of
for
glass,
half a year season. 3 years in a row
Sorry,
now.
AD is made of glass.
Damn. But yeah, you gotta go somewhere where he can be consistently, not necessarily the second best player, but this giving out the second most production.
Second best player. No,
You
I
feel
want
me?
him to be
Because-
the second best player. Go play with Giannis.
Go play with Luka.
He wants to stay in LA though.
I know.
Lifestyle, you
but
know
they
what I mean?
can't afford nobody else.
He don't got to stay in LA after Bronny get in the league. I feel like.
He going wherever Bronny going.
Yeah.
obviously.
So once Bronny got out the league, I don't think he necessarily got to be in LA.
Listen, if y'all want Bron, y'all better get Bronny. I got Bron down for giving you at least 20 points a game for the next 3 years.
I can't even say that right now because he's giving you like
48.
I know. 48.
I'm saying 20
Because every season, I remember when he first went to the
Like
Lakers.
the minimum is.
No, it was the second year he went to the Lakers. He had like 18 points. You know, his first game of the season is never a good season. They was talking all this trash. They was like, yeah, I think
first
Bron's
season
actually
ever.
decreasing right now. He had that groin injury. He's a little washed up. And then he just went out there, just gave you 25, averaged the most assists in his career.
Snapping.
And then that was
Snapping.
like 3 years ago. He just had 48 the other night. So it's just
That's my old head, yo.
I'm so for the I say for now I say Brock at least give you 25, 7, 7.
Yeah.
Like,
his average.
for the next.
He can at least give you his average, his
Yeah.
career average, bro.
Maybe go to Sacramento.
Okay.
Kings, light the beam. Light the beam. Oh, y'all
You can
lucky.
stay in LA.
Y'all lucky I don't got the remote right here. I would
You
have
turn
made
that
this
thing
on
purple.
Yeah, we would like the beam for y'all. You feel
Poor
me?
Bron.
But yeah, I definitely wanted to give Bron some love. You feel me? And opposed to Bron, you feel me? We gotta give love to my man Jason Tatum and Luka. You feel me? For doing their thing this week. I guess those would be my Eastern and Western Conference players of the month because they've been snapping. You feel me? January just been a crazy month. Like
Yeah.
I seen a graphic. It was like 10 players, right? Had like 40 points.
Yeah, that doesn't
Yeah.
surprise me.
Why you think they scoring so much? I'm glad you're here because we asked this to Mike, but why you think they scoring so much in the league? You think it's the refs?
I don't know what it is, to be honest. I don't know what it is, bro.
I think it's just pace.
I think it's pace. I think it's just it's motivation. I think it could have happened last year. It could happen next. It just could happen next year because this is actually like for 40-point games and like for people averaging more than 20 points, this is like an all-time high, like ever. But like it's just a collection of people who were doing a lot of it, and you know we were around other people who scoring 40, and a lot of people scoring 40. It's like I want to score 42. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think it could happen in a year, and plus this is a good time because it was a little hard. Of course, it wasn't going to happen during the bubble year, but after the bubble year, a lot of players are missing games,
Yeah, it's
people are in
tight.
and out.
It was a
Like that
short-
wasn't the best season that we ever had.
That's
so
true.
now that we do have a more healthy season, people have gotten into a groove of things and stuff like that. And these younger players are actually coming now. We was waiting for a minute. It was LeBron and the Warriors, but now you got teams on the East, even teams on the West that's bubbling up. So
Okay.
and I just think they know they just gotta upgrade. You got Victor Wembanyama coming. Now, I'm not saying he's gonna be like a GOAT or anything like that. I'm just saying like there's more players like that. Yeah, so
exactly.
people want to keep their jobs. They want that $70 million contract after they signed this.
all them AAU kids.
Yeah, man.
They've been playing and shooting for a long time. So
How many picks y'all got? The Knicks. Y'all still building for the future?
we got like 7 first rounds.
That's
For the next how many years?
I think the next 3.
Dang, that's crazy.
I don't know what we're gonna do with them. We probably trade one of them.
I was
wondering
wondering.
what y'all-
We're gonna
who?
do something.
Who'd you trade them for?
Well, I can't really like answer that question because like you never know who be on the trade block. Like when Chris Paul got traded, I didn't know he was on the trade block.
Man, oh my God! You know what? Hold on.
What?
I'm glad you said them, cause what's going on with them?
I think they're not healthy right now.
You think?
CP3,
You think he done?
I think he's. I don't think he's.
As being like effective, like as being out.
as being as effective. Yeah, no, I think he's. I remember when that contract was better than the Russell Westbrook contract. I don't think it's better than the Russell Westbrook contract right now per se.
I think he's just injured. think he's a playmaker.
I think
He
he
gets
turned
a little bit
38 too, right?
But I
Yeah.
think
He turned 38 first. Look at 38 with Chris Paul. That's a regular 38, y'all.
Yeah, it makes sense. He's getting older. I've been watching him for a long time. I've been watching him. He's been playing since what, 2005,
also a lot
2006.
shorter.
I was just say, how you think he feel looking at LeBron?
I don't think he feel no way about it. Like you said, LeBron is just different. Like you don't get a lot of people.
No,
like
he
LeBron
just
James.
like I'm just different.
Like you say, he's shorter. He's not really the size of of the average basketball player. He's about like 6'1". So
the fact that
might.
he been productive for that long, I think is.
He had a second
But-
rebirth.
I think they got an issue with chemistry as well because I don't think he don't want to be
yeah,
there.
exactly.
Y'all think he really don't want to be there, or that's just his demeanor? Because I'll be tapped into, like, I'll go listen to a Phoenix podcast. They got a Locked In Phoenix podcast. You feel me? If you want, I'm not getting paid for this, but I figure I'll just put them out there. Locked On podcast or whatever. And the Phoenix one, they don't necessarily feel like he don't want to be there. They feel like that's just his demeanor, and I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's just weird. It's just a weird chemistry over there. I feel like they giving him the Gobert treatment. Like,
I'm not a Suns fan, but after seeing on live TV that conversation he was having, Game 7, getting like benched in like the second quarter, right? Or was it the second half?
no, second quarter.
Like I just as a human being, I just don't know if like I want to be in that situation. It's like if you see that on camera. I don't know the team. I'm not in the locker room, but it's
No, he deserved to get yelled at like that. I'm validating that because Luka posted him up. Like he wasn't the biggest person on the team.
I'm just saying I don't think he wanted.
I think I would have went off on him too. I wouldn't want to be there neither if Luka was posting me up like that.
When the Suns have Devin Booker this season, he is giving out MVP production, and they're not I would say a contender, but they are like a team that's competing in the West. Like I would say like a 5th, 4th seed team. They don't got Cam Johnson, who they actually who they put up in front of Jay Crowder, so they're missing 2 players with that. He's injured. Mikal Bridges is not doing the best this season. I think he was out for some time.
He was all right.
And then Chris Paul,
he's 38.
He's not doing. Yeah, he's not doing very good this season. So
38 special.
a lot of that's a good amount of the core right there. So, and Devin Booker hasn't been playing a lot of games either. So I just think it's just health right now.
What's their ceiling in the playoffs?
I think they're like a 4th or 5th seed team. Like they could get like a first round win if they get like depending on how like the seeding goes.
Second round.
Yeah, second round.
Crazy,
But,
they could have won the chip.
yeah, I think their window was those these
I
last
want
2
them to
years.
play Dallas.
I want Dallas to play the Clippers again.
Ooh, give us both of them back to back.
Yeah,
Dallas might
That'd
get
be-
Cam Reddish.
that's
They talking about bringing Reggie Bullock back to the Knicks.
Mm.
I like Cam Reddish.
I
If he can't go to the Sixers.
Bullock, though. I love Reggie Bullock though.
I think Cam Reddish could be like a
A playmaker.
no. I think he could be like a top 50 guy in the league. To be honest, I don't think he get a lot of minutes. I remember when he was on the Hawks, and Kevin Huerter would be out. He would go out there. He'd give you like 18, and just his ability to score. I don't think he makes the right decisions at all times. But I think that do comes with playing like 6 minutes. I'm not going to just look at your averages and say you average 3 points a game, but you play 6 minutes. So from what I've seen when he is playing minutes, I like it. So I could definitely see him.
I don't know what
That's
he
what the
did
Mavs
to
need.
Tibbs. I don't know what he did to Tibbs. Like
I just don't
we
think.
all trying to figure out Tibbs. What
think
did
Tibbs
Cam
like
Reddish do
playing,
to you, bro?
I don't think Tibbs. He an old school coach. I don't think Tibbs like playing young players.
I don't think so either.
That haven't already bubbled up. The youngest player that they played that didn't bubble up. I mean, not that didn't bubble up. The youngest player that they had on the Celtics, who was a big part of the core, was Rondo, but he was very experienced. He was already giving production in that 08 season. Tom Thibodeau was actually the defensive coach on that Celtics team. That's why I brought the Celtics team.
But-
I didn't know
But
that.
Cam plays pretty amazing. He plays pretty great defense. He's great in the
Yeah.
passing lanes and everything. So
He's
that's why I was
too
like,
young. Cause like LeBron don't like young people either, bro. He be getting rid of them.
when teams trying to go to the playoffs too as well, that's a big
That'd
thing.
be their thing.
Like,
experience.
don't play the young bulls. That'd be the game that you lose because you had them in, and now we like down in the season. So being that they're trying to get a playoffs, but I see that too. But
And he definitely old school. He definitely old school coach.
yeah,
he got some other younger players playing in there too, though.
you probably like their game a little bit better.
Everybody be trying to figure out what be going on with y'all coach anyway, cause he be prejudiced to some players.
He do.
I don't know. He don't like some players, bro.
That's crazy.
I don't know what y'all be doing at practice. Y'all better try harder or something. I don't know.
what y'all do to Tibbs, man?
Right, man. Make y'all free throws at practice. Do some extra suicides.
That's why Luka had that 16 on y'all.
You feel me?
And
I don't like talking about that game.
oh, my bad. My bad.
My man,
That was
Luka.
a sad John.
My man, Luka, man.
That's crazy. You know what's crazy though? I think we talk about getting Luka help. I really think that just for these like next 2 years, we just let him go out there see what he could do. Cause it's not like they
run
can
the
sign
stats
nobody
up.
crazy.
Run the stats
It's
up.
no like
I don't
they
think
can't
he want
afford
that.
nobody.
He don't want that.
They can't afford nobody
want
though.
that. He gonna live the Dirk career. I'm telling y'all. He gonna squeeze 2 rings out.
I think he gonna get out of Dallas.
You don't think
I
he
think
could?
he'll get out
You don't think they could trade for someone?
They don't got no piece. I think he run into the same LeBron situation where
They ain't got
couldn't.
enough assets.
Yeah, they getting like the 20th pick of the draft, the 21st pick of the draft.
Bro,
They,
Cuban about to take
if
some
Luka
luxury
does-
tax. That's what he about to do.
they taking luxury tax, ain't
He
they?
about to take some more.
They got Tim Hardaway making $20 million in the next like 2
And then
years.
they about to get rid of some of these contracts too. I already know.
You got
Kimba ain't work out. They got rid of Kimba.
Yeah, I mean, good thing that wasn't no crazy contract.
Yeah,
but-
they got rid of him.
And then they got like
Work out.
Dwight Powell in there who provides like some defense and then gets
That's
you
what they
rebounds,
need.
but like he don't
Get rid
like
of McGee too. Y'all barely use him.
yeah, but Dwight Powell he just kind of like
Or
kind of
get
like
rid of
there
Powell.
like give him somebody throw some more
Throw
players. I'm not
somebody.
saying Dwight Powell not he just can't be like your fourth best.
they got
third best
Dinwiddie?
player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he like after that injury, he ain't been the same, and he getting older. So he give you like sparks some nights.
So
Yeah,
where y'all
some nights
think
he
Luka
great.
going?
You just gonna have to. It just depends on how things unfold.
You need to go to Atlanta anyway. Just go to Atlanta. Play with Trae Young. Or Trae Young come to Dallas.
or
I'm telling
go to
y'all, I've been
with my
pushing
man
this.
Lonzo.
Trae Young and Luka. I'm telling y'all, bro.
go
Trae
to
Young,
the-
you could be Spencer Dinwiddie, bro.
I'm on team Lonzo Luka. Lonzo Luka, man.
Lonzo
I
Ball?
Zo on the
Lonzo
gram.
has-
Lonzo not
having
gonna play basketball
Yo, he's
ever
running.
again,
He
bro.
having
running.
difficulties
He
doing
said Zoe's
non-basketball
running.
activities.
I follow Zo on the gram. Zo was
Zoe's
running. I seen him dunk. I was like, hey.
He don't.
So stand up.
Lonzo
dunk.
back.
Hold on. We're just in the bubbling stage. Yo, too. You feel me?
He's doing basketball activities.
Basketball activities. He's running. He's jogging.
I'm loving it.
So come to Chicago.
I feel like Melo and Luka will be better than
Melo and Luka go crazy.
No, Luka will go crazy.
Oh my god, bro.
I'm just trying to save him some money. I know
Melo
Luka
ain't-
already making a lot of money.
Ain't nobody over there in
about-
Charlotte anyway. They got Terry Rozier and everybody else can go.
Yeah. Gordon Hayward fell off.
Yo, he keep bringing the Gordon Hayward like he can go.
No,
Hayward, bro.
chill.
He had a little run.
No, he
They got him
didn't.
playing injured. That's not right.
Gordon Hayward is always injured.
I mean, ever
No.
since you seen that.
You remember what happened?
I'm
to
sorry.
Bro?
I'm sorry.
You're right. All right, we gonna wrap it right there.
Yeah,
we gonna wrap it right there. Thanks for kicking it with us, man. Every 2 weeks, we driving every 2 weeks. Thanks for kicking it with us. Jerrick, let us know where we can find you at.
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, other social medias at Jerrick TV.
Okay. He's an actor. You feel me? He be acting, and stuff is coming soon. You gonna see stuff coming soon. I'm telling you.
For sure.
On the way. You feel me? And y'all can find us at Any Hoop Pod 215 on all platforms. You feel me? Come on to TikTok. You feel me? There's gonna be some polls. There's gonna be some clips. There's gonna be some highlights. We love that y'all rocking with us, and we rocking with y'all. So let us know what's going on TikTok. Hop in the comments.
Let us know if y'all gonna like some 2K content to be streamed.
Oh yeah, it's coming. Whether y'all like it or not,
see
it
me
is.
cook them.
It is coming. Them two gonna stream together.
Yeah.
It's coming soon. You feel me? So watch out for the Twitch. I say follow the Twitch now because we do be on the Twitch. So do follow the Twitch now at Any Hoop Pod 215. Do follow the Twitch because we already be streaming on the Twitch. But thanks for kicking it with us and have a good day.